I'm live, and we're about to go get the show started right after this. We just beat the Seattle Seahawks, and coming in, my brother, John J.
What's up,
Dope
Corey?
Rhymer. Hello.
What's up, Corey?
Hey. And coming in, my other brother from Stockton, California, Brian Cook. Oh, you got his Christmas tree shirt on. Oh, 49er Christmas shirt. Uh-oh.
That looks good on you.
Thanks, everybody. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yep. Coming in, my brother, No Border Sports.
What up? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
I had Thanksgiving today. Let's see if I can stay awake.
Coming in, my brother, David.
Sitting out.
McNiner. Wait, come on, where is he? McNiner.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Congratulations on your 100 subs.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
Yep.
Currently, it was 102, but you always have someone unsubscribe. We're at 101 right now.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, your audio's a little off.
Oh, that's because one of my earbuds is sitting over there.
There we go.
Should sound better
great now. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Let me see who's in the audience.
Dope,
who's in the chat.
Dope Rhino.
Oh, wow. 49's ultimate for it.
Yeah. Hey, it's John J. He's in the chat. And he's right there. Multitasking,
Yep.
But so that video is my current record holder with views. It has right now it says 389.
It says what? Oh,
389.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Oh.
I mean, the second biggest is the first one I did, which has 101. But that's crazy.
You got over 100 likes too. That was so awesome.
Yep. John LaJoy.
What up, John?
Mm-hmm.
I put the link for Friday night's chat. So
yeah, like Corey's sending me the link in multi different things. I think I got like the wrong link or something. I'm going to each link he sent me and it's still saying schedule. I'm like, what is going on? I got the wrong. What is What kind of beanie is that, Bryant?
Oh, that reminds me.
It's a snap-on beanie.
Hmm.
It's a, what's it say? Snap-on? Yeah, right over here.
What's up, Bob Jones?
On the sides of my head, it says snap-on.
I thought I saw 90 in sickness. Oh, yeah, he's right here. Niner sickness. What's up? And you come in here, Niner sickness, if you part of the Friday night. If you that, I sent the link in that chat. Oh, Brian
I
Cup
sent
here
the link
too.
in the chat. That's so crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, last night that was awesome.
Bless you.
You know, we got to
Yep.
beat the sea turkeys.
Bless you.
Yep.
You know, CMC
Daniel
said that turkey was hot and juicy. It wasn't dry. It was great. George Kittle took off with it, ran it back to the locker room to share with the rest of the team. You know, or at least
I
that's
saw
what I
that.
think he did.
You know
Yeah.
that's what he did. He wanted to make sure everybody got a piece of that turkey. They all earned it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
that's what he did.
Tommy, what's up, bro? Tommy,
What's up, Tommy?
Wesley.
How many humps does Tommy have?
2.
2 humps.
Mhm.
2.
Randy Daytona.
What up,
Lovely
Randy?
lady hump.
Check it out.
Crazy Juice.
See, I got the dark maroon.
Okay, here we go. Got there. I think. Um,
Did you get Pterodome?
no. He's in there too.
Pterodome was up there. Yeah, Pterodome was in here. Got to shout out our Pterodome.
Pterodome. Oh yeah, I just seen. I don't know why. Eric Willis and Pterodome. Let's see.
I got to shout. Eric Wallace last night. He congratulated us on his win and on our win. He was very a very gracious loser. So make sure to give Eric all his due, please.
Yeah. I want to. I've been thinking. I was hoping Joe coming in here. I was hoping Joe coming in here.
He stayed home from the game yesterday to be with his wife, so I'm thinking she kind of needs some husband time. Okay, not only did he not utilize the tickets that he normally gets, right? So he didn't buy the tickets for this game, but he also got offered free tickets, like just free, no catches, a pair of tickets, and then also won a pair of tickets to the game and still said no to all those.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was a part of some former Seahawks like podcast or something, and he ended up winning the prize from that former Seahawk, and he even had to say, "Hey, I'm not going. I'm sorry. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you."
Yeah, I saw him on CG show.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there you go. Yeah, I couldn't get my. I also had a guy and talk to him and interview him and stuff. You know, my guy, Seahawks. What's his name? Jeff. JC Hawk, something like that. But he changed his name. And also, he lost his mom passed away.
Oh no!
Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah, and I just said left it alone. I said I ain't gonna get you. I'm not even gonna ask you. Mm-hmm. I said he sent me a message like that. I'm not going to ask you.
Yeah, I had Seahawks Eddie.
No.
You know, the afternoon before the game, and probably gonna do another one with him before our, you know, the next game after we play the Green Chickens. You know, sometime that week. Might hit up Joe. I don't know if Joe's got time. He's a busy man, right? But
David, I'm
also
sure
got
Joe would find time for you.
But yeah, I also got like Sam Dog Strider. I got three guys I could hit up. So I'm gonna do at least one show, maybe more.
Yep.
Right? At first, I thought that was
Yes,
an
sir.
ugly sweater, but then you stood up and you showed the 49er symbol. So I can't call that an ugly sweater now.
Oh, this was on the NFL website a couple of years ago. I got me and my dad one. Yep. Pretty
Is
cool.
that
It's
an
got the
underhanded
stadium.
compliment, David?
And, it's really cool too because it's got the Bluetooth speaker to it, so I can walk around and I can play music from my sweatshirt. So that's pretty cool. But I got my dad a Raider one, and every once in a while he'll wear his
that's
when
sick.
I'm wearing mine. So
Oh,
I was like, wow.
does he know that the Raiders suck?
Yeah, he don't watch football anymore. So he's not too happy that they moved from.
I'm just messing.
He's not too happy that they moved from Oakland. It's a sensitive subject, but he still wears Raider gear almost every day, so that's what's funny.
I think it's so just disrespectful to move a team.
They should not be allowed to move with their name. Their colors should be changed. They should be completely start up as a new expansion team.
Yeah.
And if you move out, then the moment they get somebody together that can put the money up for a team, then you get that same team back in your town.
Yep. Not a new
no
team.
ifs, ands, or buts. Not waiting for let's with the next expansion. No, right now. No.
The New York Giants.
Maybe they'll stop letting that happen.
The football New York Giants, they've restarted as an organization like 3 times. And they've maintained somebody else owning them and maintained a different name. Last name, but they still get to be the New York Giants. I don't know. I think that's cool. I really do. I hope the A's can figure something out, but looks like they're moving to Las Vegas. I know, Corey, it's a football show, but it just makes me mad when these teams move around.
Yeah.
Sonics for life.
So we got to eat the turkey on the field. And David, David McNiner. I remember you a long time ago saying how you would love to see us eat turkey, but you believe that Seattle is going to win that game.
Yeah, I also picked us to lose that game.
Yeah.
Like right after the schedule came out. I picked us to lose the Browns game. Although, I didn't foresee that happen. Didn't see us losing to, the Vikings and the Bengals. My third loss on the season was the Ravens. And, if we play like we did yesterday, I don't know if they can beat us. It's going to be at our house too. So
yeah, that's a game I'm supposed to be going to.
Christmas, right?
Yep. So, John Jay.
Yep.
How did you feel about the game?
It's always great beating the Seahawks. It's always great beating the Seahawks. Our efficiency of getting past the 30-yard line a few times continues to piss me off because the Niners can move past midfield, and then at some point we slow down. And the Seahawks had some good moments. The Brock Purdy interception, that was on him. Like you don't throw a ball where it's uncatchable and it goes straight to a linebacker for a touchdown. But besides all of that, the Niners just dominated. They dominated. The Seahawks looked horrible. We sacked Geno Smith so many times. I lost count. And at one point, Geno Smith and one of the receivers was arguing. They were pointing the fingers at one. Oh, you can't throw or whatever. So that was also fun. But eating the turkey on their field, I hope 49er fans are happy after what they did in 2014 or 2015, whatever the year. But good victory for the 49ers. Now we go to the Eagles.
Yes, little Spongy, we coming for you next. Brian. Brian, how did you feel about the game?
Yeah. Oh wow, it was just a great game. It was very nervous. For the most part, I was pretty comfortable on the couch. Actually, I had enjoyed my turkey before the game started, so I was just really enjoying the couch time. My mother-in-law came over; she was watching the game with Tony, and they were just really just enjoying it. And wow, Jake Moody was perfect on all his kicks. Brock Purdy dropping dimes out there. I think that one pass that he had that was intercepted was tipped, but regardless, you got to be smart with the football. That was really dangerous. And then let's see, it's just really great. Nice to see Mitchell out there running the ball, and just really overall great performance. The defensive corners have really taken a step, like a good step too. It's sad that we've lost. Who was it? George Odom. I think he has a torn bicep, and I think that's going to be one of our problems on special teams because we keep on having these big returns on kickoff. So that's not good. So that's one thing that special teams has to step up for. But everybody else, man, really good game. Really, really good game. Now we got like 13 days of rest, so it's going to be really good too.
Yeah.
Well, if the kicker would put the ball out of the end zone, we wouldn't have any returns.
Yeah, there was a couple times that he did do that, though, Ryan. And you're right. Sometimes you got to, and they strategically too want him to place it inside the bounds. But there was a couple like nice kickoffs too, and he was booting it through the upright, the field goal post. But there was, I think it happened last week on punt return. And then this week it happened on kickoff. So still, it's the coverage team because most of the time those are the same players on, both sides. But we got to do something. Maybe sign Dante Johnson. I don't know.
Also, I got another special teams thing. I was clamoring for them to just have Ray McLeod fair catch those punts. He's injured, busted up. We've seen him put the ball on the ground already once. Let's just let him fair catch those. Okay. Right, don't put in a backup who's not used to it. Like we can still let them catch them. Let's just take them where they lie. You know what I mean? Instead of pushing it
jumping
now.
Around. Yeah, because he's just jumping around, not getting much.
We want him to be able to jump. Yeah, we want him to be able to jump in at wide receiver if we need him too. You know what I mean? So it's not just he's our kick returner. No, he's also a backup wide receiver and a guy we like to put the ball in his hands at times, crucial times too. So let's just chill out. It's not like we were getting hella gains from our returns. Let's just take it where it lies.
Yeah, because he jumps around a lot. He's very shifty, but sometimes that's not necessarily the best thing. And then didn't we have like a fumble too on kickoff, and somebody else jumped on it, but it was punched out, so that's not his fault necessarily, but. He got a catch in the end of the game. That was really nice to see. That closed out the game. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the game.
I was on that play, on that kick, and we fumbled. I was like, oh, he broke. I said, oh no! But then I saw one of our guys got it. I said, oh, thank God.
David McNiner was having flashback of Kyle Williams.
No border sports. How did you feel about the game?
I was ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Huh?
I went to work today high on cloud 9. Well, and maybe something else too. But
I know. I was excited about the game. I saw that we were going up. When we went up 24. We had 24-3. And the funniest thing, yes, they got that one touchdown. Um, because it was an interception. That's a defense touchdown. It wasn't an offensive touchdown. And then they had to kick some field goals. That's all when the offense got down the field. So if if that's going to the end zone, would standing in the Seattle's end zone would have been the safest place to be because they wasn't scoring on offense. You just have to worry about the defense side. I mean, I was like, ooh. My brother said, "You getting nervous, huh?" Because I said, "Yeah, you little right there. I'm getting nervous because they starting to build some chemistry." But then, but their offense was just they get down there and they start messing up. Yeah, set up for a field goal. Then we go down the field and score a touchdown. I love that last touchdown. I was like, yes.
I don't know
Yes.
how we kept their receivers under wraps the whole game, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, number 7 did pretty good to the game. He was knocking that ball. Plus, when it came up against number 14, I was like, every time number 14 the ball was thrown towards him, I'm like, and then I see number 7 just swat that ball. And I was like, ah. He was getting mad. He was getting frustrated because he
The last game he played against him, he got like 130, over 130 yards, I believe, on Travarius Ward. So I'm pretty sure he was expecting to have a great day. And then Travarius Ward locked him down. Must have been real butthurt and bitter over that.
It looked like they let the guys play, and I think the Niners just outmanned them. I don't think it was too much shirt grabbing and stuff, but it definitely looked like there could have been some calls that they could have made that they didn't. Where I'm like, hey, let the guys go out and play because it seemed like it was fair on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was a couple non-calls in the beginning, I believe. I know there was one on Kittle in the beginning. I can't remember if it was like the first play or second play or something like that, but there was one he got. And I think Kittle was like, okay, it's going to be one of those type of games. As long as it's consistent throughout the whole game, I don't have an issue with it. You know, if you're starting to all of a sudden take things into consideration when one team's down and it's getting late in the game, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, the game and put it in your hands.
Yeah.
Let the guys play. Shout out to the Packers. Thank you for doing us a solid.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They beat who? They beat
Lions.
Lions. I was surprised. I was like, man, I think a lot of us haven't seen it. Like Brian and his wife. I seen him, and I haven't looked at him. I haven't even marked him down. I've been so sick. I haven't had a chance to mark some people down. Like I gotta do Nathan Z's up. I gotta do Brian them up on sheet. Put it down on their sheets.
You know who I picked. You can already guess who I picked.
I can't. I think you picked Green Bay, but I'm just like, I won't say that permanently because I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look at it. I just looked at it.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy. My buddy, he's pretty happy. My uncles, they're all happy. They went to the game, so they actually got to see it. A lot of fun for them.
I want to shout out Matt LaFleur. I was watching the game, and Jordan Love, his fixing his throwing mechanics, they have got much better. Because I've been a big critic of Jordan Love, and shout out to LaFleur. He looked really poised in the pocket. He made great throws, and I think Jordan Love is going to be a good quarterback. We'll see if he becomes maybe Rodgers and Favre, but he's becoming an NFL quarterback. So I do got to give my respects to Jordan Love because I've been a big critic of him.
Yeah, somebody else been a big critic of him. I wonder who that person is.
Yeah, because he sucks.
I said, man, the person that's not being critical of Jordan Love is me.
Well, the book hasn't been completely written on him, but he definitely has some moments in this season where he's started to improve. There's been some regression. So, hey, if they can make the playoffs, that would be a miracle. But I think they got a good chance.
Playoffs.
Stop. They can do it. They can do it. They just got to make a run at it. And if you think about it too, right? It's not so funny if the Seahawks start losing. There you go. Come on, Green Bay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And the Seahawks actually have a kind of tough schedule coming up. So, I mean, things could work out for them.
Yeah, they got to play us again.
Yep.
They got to play Dallas here, next week?
Yes.
Dallas.
Yeah, but with that secondary, they could make Dak a few times. It's like
Kobe Bryant played really well. I told Joe, I was like, "What's going on with Kobe Bryant?" And he's like, "Oh, he might actually play because somebody got hurt." And he came in. He played really well. I like that he wears the number 8 too. I think that's funny.
There was a lot of talk that they don't even have a roster spot for him. So that player getting hurt is what allowed him to even join them,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Cowboys. Ooh, they got the Cowboys, then us again. And they got the Eagles at their house. And they go to Tennessee, that's winnable. They got the Steelers at their house, that's winnable. And the Cardinals at Arizona, that's winnable. So they could go 3-3 in the last 6 there.
Kyler Murray might stand up.
I hope they do us a favor though against the Eagles at home, but not counting on them. Who else? Eagles have the Bills this next week. I'm looking at the schedules right now.
Yeah, read the next couple of games for the Eagles. It's Bills, then us, and then I think it's Dallas. Or it could be Seattle.
At Dallas. And Dallas had 4 chances to beat them at their house and couldn't pull it off. They absolutely choked. Absolutely choked.
Roberto, what's up?
But then the Eagles' last games, they got the Giants, at home, the Cardinals at home, and they go to New Jersey to play the Giants. So those are probably guaranteed W's.
Oh, hey,
You never
Roberto.
know that. You never know though, right? The divisional matchup.
Yep.
But we got the Bills this upcoming Sunday.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Roberto? Subscribe to all our channels. We got Corey Davis, David McNiner, Brian Cope, and No Border Sports. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Yeah, I just hit 100. Shout out to Tom Grossi. That was awesome.
You were rated.
That was freaking fracking cool. Freaking fracking cool.
Yeah, it was. Who else we got to worry about here? Let's look at the Lions, although they just lost to the Packers.
Mm-hmm. I think they have an easy schedule this season.
So they got the Saints at New Orleans. I don't know that. I don't know. That can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go to Chicago, and the Bears almost beat them last time. So
yeah, almost very close.
Ooh, this might be a better matchup than I was thinking. They got the Broncos coming to Detroit.
Is it on prime time?
It says to be determined. It could be one of those flex games, depending on how they do in the next couple games. Then they go to Minnesota, to the Cowboys, and then Minnesota at home. Why is the NFL doing that? Mm-hmm. We play the Seahawks two out of 3 weeks, right? With one game between. The Eagles play the Giants 2 out of 3 weeks, one game between. These guys play the Vikings 2 out of 3 weeks, one game in between. Well, what's the point of doing that? I don't get it.
Maybe they're trying to see if something comes of it. Where, I don't know, maybe teams start splitting the games more because they're so close together. I don't know.
Well, Detroit actually lost week 1, didn't they? Or was it? No, they won week 1 against the Chiefs, lost week 2 against the Sea Turkeys. It's still Thanksgiving Day weekend. Beat the Falcons, beat the Packers at Lambeau. Beat the Panthers, that's no tall task. Beat the Buccaneers, that's no tall task. Smoked by the Ravens. Beat the Raiders when they had James Richard Garoppolo starting and Josh McDaniels at the helm. Beat the Chargers by 3 points. Beat the Bears by 5 points. Scored 17 points in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Got beat by the line. So us winning our game, does that put us, because we won a division matchup, they lost a division matchup, does that put us in the number 2 hole right now?
We're number 2 right now. If the division ended or playoffs start today, we're the number 2 seed. We're 3-0 in our division. Yeah. The only thing they have on us is they play the Vikings and we lost to the Vikings.
Yeah, when it comes to the NFC South, I'm really not worried about them getting one of the top 3 seeds at this point. I think the top three seeds is going to be like Niners, Eagles, and Lions, not necessarily in that order. We'll see how everything, pans out.
So what's more likely,
Wonder.
the Broncos making the playoffs or the Raiders? What do you think, Corey?
The Raiders.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
You right, Corey?
Yeah. Say it again. I can hear you.
What's more likely, the Broncos making the playoffs or the Raiders?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Yep.
I agree. I like the Raiders, but I think I think the Broncos are gonna make it.
Yeah. Anybody have Eric? What's his name?
Eric Wallace.
Wallace.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a social media.
So the Raiders, they got the Chiefs. Is that this upcoming? That is this upcoming Sunday. They got the Chiefs and the Vikings. They got a homestand, 3 games. The Chiefs, Vikings, and Chargers all go to Vegas. Then they go to Kansas City, to Indianapolis, and then they got the Broncos at home. That's not a favorable schedule. Broncos just beat Kansas City too, didn't they? I wish I would quit doing that. I didn't click on that. I'm moving faster than the phone will allow. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's 3 weeks ago now. The Broncos beat the Chiefs. And they beat the Bills. They beat the Vikings.
Okay, Eric. The link is in the chat.
They're on a 4-game win streak, guys. The Broncos.
Man,
They got the Browns. They got the Browns at Denver. They got to go to the Texans. I honestly think that's a game they might lose. They got to go to LA Chargers. Sorry, Corey.
Coming in. Eric.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
Fine. How you
How's it
doing?
going, buddy?
Oh, man.
Good, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Oh, not much. Congratulations again on the win last night.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it was just crazy how out of hand that got.
You guys
Well,
came
you
back.
know,
Yeah.
You got really.
could have been. Well, we kind of gave you a touchdown there. It was
Yeah.
like at that point, I was like, "Uh-oh, momentum swing," you know.
Yep. And in fact, there for a little bit in that fourth quarter, like right before that final touchdown, when we had kind of got the momentum, I'm starting to think maybe, and then they scored that final touchdown. I'm like, okay, that's the end of that, because yeah, once that final touchdown happened, I knew. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So your Seahawks got who next after that? Who they got next?
What?
Who y'all Seattle got next?
Don't they have Dallas? Dallas,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be, to be honest with you, another tough game and a tough place to play. This could really open this division. I mean, the division's already pretty much wrapped up, but I just feel like it's gonna get a lot worse here very soon because with us having to go to Dallas, a tough place, Thursday night, loud environment, I just feel like it's going to be another one of the same results we saw yesterday, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you surprised that we shut down your receiver?
You know, I actually am a little bit surprised that y'all shut down DK like that because, yeah, that was a bit surprising.
Let's see.
Do you think Gino's hurt?
You know, I knew by the last game, I knew he was having some issues because Drew had to come in and kind of bail him out for a few series. So it must not have been exact. I mean, so it's probably lingering still from what I can gather. But, yeah.
So, do you like Drew Lock?
You know, he actually went to my dad's alma mater. Honestly, I love the guy. He's a great quarterback. I mean, he went to my dad's alma mater. I mean, I wish he was a little bit better. I wish he was a little bit better, though. But yeah, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I like Drew Lock, but I know the Broncos haven't put much time into him, and the Seahawks, Gino kind of beat him out for the starting position. But yeah, I don't think I think Drew Lock's in a good spot.
I mean,
what's your thoughts on that Charbonnet?
He's a pretty solid kid. I mean, very solid. I think the thing about Charbonnet is that he's mainly a backup type thing right now because we still got Walker, and probably up until we figure out what we're going to do with Walker. I mean, it's going to probably be a long time before Charbonnet really gets some actual active minutes type thing because unless Walker goes down for the year or something, if that happens, then he'll get some time in there. Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Jason? Akeem. No, it's the wide receiver, the third wide receiver.
Jason Smith and Jigba.
Thank you. I had
Jason
practiced
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he's really good. I like him a lot. I mean, he's gonna come. He's gonna be really helpful here in the future.
Do you think Gino? Do you think he'll still be playing on the team next season?
I don't know. I think it's a real question. I really feel like the draft, we're going to have to go get a quarterback in the draft and all of that. And so that's going to mean that somebody's going to have to probably be leaving. And it could be Gino. It could be Drew. I don't know which one of them it's going to be. But if we go quarterback in the draft, someone's going to probably get not going to be around.
Well, we need him to stay. We need Gino to stay because somebody got a bet.
Yeah.
And he got a bet with Joe. You know Joe?
Yep.
He's got David Mr. Crona got a bet.
Wait, what is that, Corey?
I said David Corona got a bet with Joe Stevens.
Oh boy!
If Geno Smith is he don't have to be the starting quarterback. He could be just a backup quarterback, and they go to the Super Bowl and win it. And they gotta get your Geno Smith tattooed his behind.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy!
Yep. Same reaction.
Which will be streamed live. Will be streamed live on the Friday night show.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! There you go. Yep, there you go. Right there.
Does that say stuffed and roasted?
Yes, sir. And they picked the picture. They picked the time where Cleveland Farrell was ripped Gino's helmet off. So it's like, you know.
Oh wow!
Oh man.
There were some moments I thought we got some penalties, you know, and I'm loving the game and everything, but the guy's helmet coming off, and I'm like, guys, calm down. You know, this is calm down. Nobody needs to get hurt. But it was a great game.
Yep.
I was like, when I saw his helmet pop off, I was like, uh-oh. I was totally expecting a flag to fly. But it's like, you know, the refs didn't throw a flag, you know. I don't know what to say, right?
Yep.
He didn't headshot
yeah.
him. He just kind of, like, oh. It was like he was grabbing whatever he could, and it was a helmet, and it almost looked like he was trying to take his hands away, and then the helmet popped off.
Man, shout out to Kyle though. You know, he really did stick with Mitchell. I thought, giving him a couple shots at the beginning of the game, but then he went back to him later, and I was like, all right, because he could have been like, okay, I tried. You know, guy wasn't getting any yards, but he went back to him, and guys, just a good win, overall good win.
Well, it's nice to see Mitchell back to form. You know, the one thing though is we can't necessarily rely on him to be there for us. You know, like he's not like Dante Johnson. You know, just reliable, always there for us no matter what. You know, through the thick and the thin, the good times, bad times, he's there.
Moving forward. Moving forward, we'll have to establish it at the beginning of the game, the beginning of the show. But at any one stream, when we say Dante Johnson, you have to take a drink. Dante Johnson, shout out to you. He'll be forever a 49er, the longest tenured. Come on back. Come on back, Jack.
Yeah.
He should have his own locker. He's like, I've been in that locker, I've been in that locker, I've had that locker.
Okay. No, I'm on my NFL Plus. Condensed 49ers game. Condensed. There we go. That's better.
So, Eric, were you excited or were you impressed with how much red was in the stadium?
There was a lot of 49ers fans there, and that's not prototypical of a Seahawks
Normal.
game at Seattle. It's typically, the 12th man, right?
Yeah, that was impressive. I thought it was actually pretty cool when you all brought so many people there.
Corey, you got somebody waiting.
Ooh, Captain.
Who?
Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh.
He said, "Let me come in."
My brother. Looked like he switched his name on me. Look like it says. Oh boy, I just.
He did.
Is it Crip?
If you had tuned into his show early this evening, that's Jason.
That's Jason, yeah. I'm sorry, I can't
Captain.
read.
Well, because of his hat.
Hey, Captain Niner.
Hello, gentlemen. How's your evening?
What's up,
Great.
Captain?
How's it going?
Doing all right, man.
So, how did you feel about the game?
I'm still sore from it, and as you can probably tell from the voice, that hurts too.
Yeah, you was at the game, right?
I was at the game. Had a good old time, screaming and yelling, acting like a fool. And the reason why the name has been changed is because I bought the hat as a joke, and going to the game and everything else, it's just kind of taken a life of its own. I don't know how many people were calling me captain and skipper and all this kind of thing over the last few days. I was like, fuck it. I'm just running. I'm just going to go with it from now on.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm watching the condensed version, and I just saw their big run back where the rookie, fresh off the pup list, Darrell Luter Jr., made the touchdown saving tackle.
Yep.
See, even look in the chat. The hat makes things happen.
What's up, Jason? My bad, didn't see you there.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. Talofa. Am I saying that correctly?
Indeed.
Thank you.
Talofa.
Yep, there's the QB run where Geno saw Greenlaw coming and said, nope. Hit the ground.
I don't know if you guys heard on the show that
You can without
earlier.
even watching the game, you can tell when Greenlaw is hitting somebody.
You hear it. Kittle showing up to the players' tunnel with the turkey was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. It just went nuts.
I knew he threw a piece of turkey up to the audience.
And someone, yeah, and then they missed. They fumbled it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a foul. You know,
Yeah, even if you watch the replay of it, he's like, "Oh, you
Rush to
dropped
throw
it."
one of these.
He like threw it twice, I think, right? The first time,
Yeah.
like he goes running up, and then they dropped it, and he picked it back up because, if I'm correct, he did pick it back up and throw it to him, and the guy was eating it. But hey,
He
why
was.
not? That was just awesome. Everybody was just like standing there, they're all joking, and then here
Wouldn't
comes
you?
Kittle. Oh, I would. There's a 5-second rule, everywhere.
I think that could be extended.
I have an
for
immune
the
system.
situation.
I thought it was funny seeing it on television. They were showing the bird, like getting prepped in the background, and the guy would have like the drumstick, and he would be like painting it, and like basting it, and I was just like, I just
For those
thought
who
it was
haven't
funny.
seen,
Nice.
signed BA jersey.
How was the meetup?
Insane.
How many people would you say was there?
So the one the night before, I'd probably say there was about 100, maybe, yeah, probably about 100 people. But then the actual the meetup before the game, that to be 300-400 people. It was just like packed.
Did you guys all walk to the stadium together?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that sounds like you guys had a lot of fun. I've seen pictures. Seen you guys' pictures.
Man, I know the play call was a screen, but Kittle was wide open. Anyway. The things you see when you rewatch the game,
You met what? John Chapman. You met Johnny Dell Football. Who else did you meet?
Breezy and all their crew. Josh Putnam, but he lives here. I'm friends with him and his wife. I've met them 1.5 million times. So
okay, that's cool. Yeah, this YouTube thing's a lot of fun, and when you get to meet each other, it makes it just that much neater. Really does.
It definitely is.
So you guys went to a bar the night before?
Yep, the press box. It's the same place for both the meetup, both the night before meetup and the one big game day.
Did you get anything to eat there, or were you just drinking?
The night before were just nachos.
Yeah.
But then for the meetup before the game, that one they served a full Thanksgiving dinner. They had everything.
Oh wow.
And an open bar, which is where it got kind of nuts after a while.
Yeah, I can see that. That could be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
So what part of the field did they eat turkey? Did they eat it on a symbol line, on a y'all symbol, or they just?
No, it wasn't on their logo or anything. It was 15, 20-yard line, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's not right. Oh, sorry, Eric.
No, I think what happened, I think a long time ago, I think we actually had, was it 9 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, 9 years ago, we had it on your field, so a little bit of payback.
Yeah. It's taken 9 years to swallow that loss, but now we can definitely take a bite of turkey and really enjoy it. Oh, I used to hate it so much. Now it's it's not gone; it'll always be there, but it's just a little bit better.
But you know what? I wanted them eating on a Seahawks symbol.
I think they knew better.
That's a little disrespectful. Symbol. There's no need to do that.
But the Seahawks did it on us. They eat on the 49ers symbol. They sit in the middle of the 49ers symbol and ate turkey.
We don't need to stoop to their level.
And I
really don't want them to have their dander up when we play them next.
That was more NBC than the actual players too.
Yeah, that was. I think they learned a lot from that game because doing it on someone's emblem. That's. I mean, if they win, then it's one thing, right? But if they lose, that's they own our field, man. They're eating turkey on our field, you know. And then as long as they were playing us for how long? Oh my gosh, we got 5 years. We got to play them before we can beat them and get the record back, you know, or get close to it being even. Eric, you guys,
I would have loved it. Yeah.
you guys
We
own
should've
us,
sued.
man. 30 to 21 now.
Hey, Captain, did you have a fun
Jed
time
York
last
should have
night?
sued.
I did.
Oh,
I did
that's
have a
good,
damn
buddy.
good time. Thank you.
He's still recuperating.
Yes,
He's still recuperating. The
I should
captain
obviously
will
be
be
in
in
bed.
dock for a couple more days.
Yes. Like
Appreciate
usually, you guys
spending
know,
some
like
time
the
with us,
Friday
sir.
night. The Friday night shows a
What
drinking show.
was-
Yes, the drinking show is water this weekend or this week. What was that, Ryan?
You know
What
what?
was
A
the-
trick I use
What was the
to
best
keep
thing
myself
about
from
what
getting
was
a
the best thing
hangover.
about the stadium? All right.
The stadium.
You're good.
I will say this: I had never actually been to a night
Yeah.
game before. This
I
is my
think I
first
got to
night
play.
game, and the night game they went all out. So props to them for that. Like I said, night games are a whole new level of fucking awesome. So I would love to see that again.
Ryan's currently the invisible man.
What's all out mean?
But
With the fireworks and everything that they
Yeah.
just put in to all of that. Like I said, it was
Down-
really good. Like I've been to that
down
game,
here.
that stadium quite a few times, but I've just never been to a night game. And like I said, that's a whole nother level. Prime time, night game, everything. It's pretty cool.
Oh. Did you get any food?
No, we spent all our money on alcohol.
But yeah, so from
Good
getting
man.
hangovers is I know I'm drinking, so I take in a certain amount of water during the course of the day to make sure I'm a little overhydrated before I start drinking. Then I
Yeah.
wake up not very hungover at all. You know, just drink some coffee, chug some water, don't even have to take anything, and it's gone in, 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. So
I think you missed the part that it was an open bar, free alcohol.
ooh.
Yeah, so
Free
if
alcohol, huh?
you
That's
guys
even
ever
better.
get to go to the Red Zone Rally out here in California at the Niners Levi Stadium game, it's an extra event, and it's through the Niners, but it's at the Great America parking lot. It's at their facilities, and they have like a big old smorgasbord. It's a tailgate party. They got all kinds of food, and we didn't know either, but it's an open bar too. So if you want to take shots, that's a little different, but the beer is all you can drink. And the tickets aren't too expensive. So the amount of money that you can pay for your ticket to get into this, tailgate party, right, is the amount of money you're going to spend on your beers going to the game. I mean, beers are $20 each. So, you spend $40 on a tailgate pass and you get in there and you're having fun eating food that you are going to probably pay out the arm for at the stadium. So I'm never going to go to the stadium and eat French fries again. I will never do it. They're sad.
That's a fact. The French fries are cooked like an hour before you show up to get them. It's like, that's just what it tasted like,
I was like,
their chicken tenders were pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie there.
I'm not calling that. You guys okay?
All right, Eric.
Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
bud.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Have a good one, my dude.
Good night, buddy.
Have a good one.
I would like to try their pizza. And if Pterodome's still here in the chat, or if he wants to come on later, they have a pizza. They have like a world famous pizza chef, and I'd like to try it. So
I saw a few people in our group come back with some pizza. I was like, where'd they get that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, I lie. Before when we walked the stadium, I did stop off and get a Seattle dog. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is.
All right, Kyle, note to self: the screen game does not work against the Seahawks.
Ryan, you should know what a Seattle dog is, eh?
What?
What a Seattle dog is?
A Seattle dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Corey.
It's a hot dog
Not off
wrapped
the
in
top of my
bacon
head.
with
I know
cream
about
cheese
res
and
dogs.
onions.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
I know what you're talking about now.
So does Seattle have a special way to? Do they have a special pizza?
Brian, you asked, and he is here. Pterodome. Welcome into the house, Mr. Pterodome.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
What up?
What's up, Pterodome?
I understand we were asking about some pizza.
Yeah. And I was hoping that you'd be able to tell us where you can get it at the stadium.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the world famous guy. What was the name of that place? But what wound up happening with the package that D got us, I was able to get some pizza from the roller coaster place, Great America, right next to it. Shout out to them.
Because he knows
good. Yeah,
this guy knows what I'm talking about, the Red Zone Rally.
Red Zone, yes, sir. That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
you want to do it?
Yeah.
Go to the Red Zone Rally.
Yep. I didn't know they were giving free drinks like as much, and I wasn't trying to be greedy or a pig or anything like that, but $20 a beer. I only had one beer there. I go to the stadium, I had two more, and I'm like, boy, I could have had another beer at the tailgate. I was nursing that thing.
Oh man, go for it. Dig in, man. Yeah, they do it. They do it big over there.
They got large shrimp, shrimp on ice, and then they got the tri-tip, and oh man, yeah, really, really fun.
As soon as you walk in, it is wonderful.
So they're supposedly though
double clutching on the shrimp. I just want to dime her out.
But yeah, there's supposedly a place in the stadium that you can get pizza at, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that out, but I think it's probably in the middle, underneath the glass boxes or something like that. I know on the sides they have the Gold Bar whiskey, and they have different concession stands. But where David got the chicken tenders at, I noticed when I went and I was sitting behind the end zone, every one of them has different, food. And I've been to the game 4 times, and 2 times three times I wasn't very happy with the food. Last time I went with Tony, we go up and we find the hot dogs and the brats, and I just wasn't. I wanted something other than that, and that's what they. I don't want popcorn, but it's okay. I'll figure it out next time.
Popcorn's not a popular stadium food. You need something with some substance and something that gets you a quick little shall we say inebriation break. More bang for the buck.
Like the pretzel's cool, but it's cold,
Soak
like
up
you
a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah. And then the cheese is cold, and I don't know, like I don't know. Want a little bit more. I don't know. But they say that Levi's has really good
food. When we went up to Green Bay, D got a hot.
You know what they need to do?
And she, real quick, by the first quarter of the 11 degree game with a wind chill dipping down to 10, it chipped her tooth. It broke her tooth trying to eat that pretzel. I told her not to get that pretzel, man. When you're dealing with a place where you have to warm the beer, they have beer warmers in the back. That's when it's cold.
Wow.
They should just sell breadsticks, like hot buttery breadsticks and aluminum foil wrapped little things to keep the heat in.
You gotta do something. Get a Domino's pizza pack, where it comes in nice, fresh, and hot, and keep that with you. It was brutal up there that night, man. And then a night game too. No support from the sun.
Everybody was saying it was cold, but I think I had too much to drink, and I was like, I'm fine.
You must got that polar bear skin or blood. It was
I'm fat, okay, but I get cold easily. but last night, like I said, we had a stupid amount of alcohol. And I was like, I'm not. Everybody else is like, I'm like, I'm fine.
You impervious.
Yep.
Like you're the Wolverine.
Did you go with a group of friends, Jason, or did you go by yourself and meet up with people? How did you?
I went with a bunch of friends.
Did you drive or did you take public transportation?
Well, there was a rule set by the wife, and she was like, I know you're gonna drink. None of you guys are allowed to drive, so here's extra money. Get a hotel room. And so our hotel room was about a block and a half from the stadium, so it was perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
So it's a nice, easy, probably 10-minute walk, kind of to the stadium.
Yeah, that's what you.
So it was easy to get around. Like I said, we can completely trash the whole time. No one have to drive drunk or anything like that. Good to go.
There you go. Smart.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
So tear down.
What's up, my brother? How you been, man? How your picks going thus far? Are you 3-0?
Yeah, he's undefeated.
All right.
Yeah, right. How did you enjoy the game?
Oh yeah, man. I was at work. I had to work on Thanksgiving. I gave my crew off, a lot of them, so we were shorthanded. But luckily, everybody probably in America was watching the game and on a tryptophan high, so nobody was calling emergencies or whatever. And man,
ain't nobody causing no problems.
I tell you, for a big game, Super Bowl, or maybe the Game 7 NBA Finals, or a big sporting event, a huge game, the phones tend to go dormant. But after they lose that money or something like that, or get mad at that honey for whatever reason, it just jumps off after that. But they will give me a reprieve. Yeah. How about you, man? How'd you enjoy it? I'd love seeing them eat that turkey on the field afterwards. That was that's what I wanted. That Richard Sherman game, man. Was it 2014 when he ran off the field like a conquering hero with the turkey, just pumping it out? I was like, look at this. That's gonna get somebody fired.
Mm-hmm. I did something that I never did in my life. I ate a fried turkey. My buddy invited me to his house. They fried it. And I would say this, I'm not the biggest fan of turkey. I'm still not, but it was very different than baking it versus frying. I would say I would eat another fried turkey than baking it, but I'm not the biggest fan of turkey.
It's juicier, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what other turkey I love?
What you got?
Smoked turkey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what they were eating at the game at the Dallas game. It was smoked. It's a different texture, and it kind of permeates in your mouth, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So since I wasn't home to cook for Thanksgiving, so I'm actually smoking my turkey tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, that'll be dope, man. I'm gonna enjoy it.
I deep fried 2 in my driveway yesterday, and my brother brought 2 that he had smoked off of his Traeger. So then we cut the birds up. So I got half smoked, and I have a bunch of my deep fried turkey. And deep fried turkey is a little bit juicier. The smoked, you get a flavor. You get that smoked flavor, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Jason, what are you using? Do you have a Traeger, or what kind of smoker do you have?
I actually don't have a smoker. I just have a Weber grill. But if you use the smoke method, or it's not smoke, the snake method with your charcoals, you can smoke it, low temperature for a long time. I don't know if you guys know what the snake method is.
No, inform me, educate me.
So you lay 2 or 3, depending on how hot you want your charcoals. You layer them up 3 high, 2 or 3, and you go usually about 3/4 of the way just on the outside of your Weber grill. And then you sprinkle on some your wood chips and everything like that, like you normally would. And then you just start the fire on one side with a little pile, and it just keeps going all the way around.
Oh, wow. You done gave
And then
me
just
something
keep
there.
eating it?
Where'd you learn that? YouTube? Sorry,
No,
Beast.
someone taught me that years and years ago. Because I was trying to figure out, I was like, man, I want to get a smoker, and I want to just smoke food. And someone's like, you don't need to. And I was like, how do you do it? And so he showed it to me. And I was like, okay, never have to buy a smoker again or anything like that. Just do it in your Weber grill.
Like an old school, like a regular round Weber grill?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And my stuff comes out smoked just as good as anybody else that does it. But most people are like,
have you ever tried the beer can?
I'm
Have
sorry.
you ever tried like the beer can chicken?
Yeah, I've done that many times.
That works pretty cool. Really, really cool. You put a little can in there, a little bit of water, and oh man, yep, really cool.
Do the beer can and then put bacon on it when you smoke when it still goes in there.
Oh, man.
Corey, we're gonna have to expand this show to a barbecue show.
It sounds like a grilling show.
I didn't get fat by not being able to cook.
Well, in 15 more minutes, we'll be starting the second show on No Border Sports Channel.
No borders, no fouls.
I'm probably going to tap out in 15 minutes.
Oh.
Hey, Captain, I just got on the
There
ship.
could definitely be
It
fouls.
ain't good when the captain lead the ship.
This whole captain thing is just insane at this point. It's like, wow,
It's you, man. Hey, take your brand, man. Run with that thing.
I'm running with it. It's just it wasn't intended because
you got a pipe. Do you got a pipe? You got to get a pipe.
Someone already suggested that, and I was
got to get a blouse.
I just got to get a boat.
Yeah, you need the whole work. So order up the yacht for him.
Oh, explain that to the wife. I bought a hat. Now I'm going to call myself captain. Now I need a boat.
That's what they tell you when you get a new BMW.
You will be divorced.
They say they said the hat costs $60,000, but the car was free.
Yeah, that decision was made. I'm just running with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, man, it's you. It's your brand.
I would.
Chip. And you're by the bay, so it all ties in. You can make a lot of themes with that bad boy.
Like I said, if I actually get a boat,
maybe you can find an eye patch that's kind of like a flask at the same time. You know what I mean? So you could store your liquor in your eye patch.
I already got one flask. I'll add to the collection.
Yeah, do that. I got a pipe right here, man. I was
thinking about. I was looking into getting pipes.
Ooh, that's a nice pipe, Terradome.
Yeah, man. I used to be intellectual with it and get mahogany tobacco is the way they go. They got it in a store in Virginia you have to order it from, but it just I used to have to go to the principal's office a lot when I was a kid, man, and Mr. Slate used to always have that pipe smell in his office right before he drew the hammer and suspended me for a day for being a smart ass in class. And I was like, this is a nice office to get
I used to go in
in.
my grandparents' extra bedroom and smell my grandpa's pipe, my old grandpa's old pipe that he didn't smoke anymore, but it still fucking smelled bomb.
It
Yeah,
is.
dude. I remember my grandpa's old one too, the same way. It's like, oh, this smells so good.
My daddy used to
Right.
smoke pipe. And he worked at a group home, and they was always trying to get to it. He's like, "Ooh, Mr. Davis, can I try some of that?" You look at him like, you know, you can't have none of this. And they kept on. Then he finally said, "Okay, I'm gonna give it and let him have one." And he let one of them have one, and they smoked it, and they like, "Oh shit." And he won't smoke it no more.
Yeah, you gotta be a man. You gotta be.
Oh, I'm just gonna get a little bubble in my face. Little piping bubbles.
That's the old school. We said there was a kid coming up, trying to be grown.
That would be awesome.
What's up, David McNaughton? Did you go to the game, or were you working, or family and friends? How did you
I was
enjoy after?
I was streaming. I was me and Ryan were actually streaming the game live. I was filling in for Corey,
Okay.
and I was having a good time. And Grossi Posse rated my channel, and is pretty awesome. Never had that happen.
Who's the Glossy Posse?
It got him up over 100 subscribers.
Oh, the Grossi
Tom
Posse.
Grossi.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get Grossi. I get down with Grossi.
Dude's hilarious.
Grossi.
Yeah.
If you live stream during the games, he drops random streamers like David McNiner. Even Jason over here got hit. Corey even got one.
Mm-hmm.
He drops the links and he tells the guys go over and smash the like, subscribe, and it's called a Grossi Posse raid. So if you're streaming a game, that's when it really happens and goes down, because like first quarter, halftime, third quarter, he sends them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Also, what's his name does it too? Does it rate? What's his name? Rising Rhino.
Yep.
Rising Rhino, yes.
Rising Rhino. All right.
Yeah, I went from 76. I'm currently sitting at 101 subscribers.
Wow.
Nice.
Just from that
30%.
raid. And yeah, and that stream has 389 views, which is by far a record for my channel at this point.
Yep.
Take it. Run it.
Yeah,
I know it.
He did some raids from some other non-49er channels that I know. He's a good dude. Yeah, he helps out the small creators by telling his fans, go hit the like button, subscribe to this link.
I met him in person.
Seems like a real good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one. He went around the nation and he was going to every stadium and meeting with the fans in that area. And he was doing it for donations for St. Jude.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good man.
Yep.
That's a good man.
Yep.
He got
he was
on
hitting
Rich
all the-
Eisen. He's got on a couple.
What was it? Wasn't it 30 and 30? He hit all the NFL stadiums in like 30 days or something like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. Noble cause.
Joe and I met up in person and went down and seen him. Yeah. Oh, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he'd be cool as hell to hang out with.
Yeah, his camera guy was very nice to me. Literally, he like I was like a dog and I was a leash. He did not let me go when I went over there.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I told him that I'm from San Francisco, Candlestick Park, and apparently he and Tom Grossi, got to see the museum, and they wanted to ask me what happened from San Francisco. So I told him the story, all the stuff, why they were at Levi's, and he just kept talking to me, and he started recording me. So, like, that was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which, let's face it, John's the best person to talk about anything like about that. Really, kind of that's his thing. Like,
that's his forte.
He's got
yeah.
all that knowledge stored from Kezar all the way today. Yeah.
Yes, the Kezar
Stadium. All
Kezar.
That's just
That's old school.
I'm actually gonna go after the season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You remember that little banner I made for you?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go to Kezar and I'm gonna run the track. My buddy's gonna film me run around. Just for fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So you rewatching the game, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are they all 22s
right now? I'm in the third quarter, just under 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm watching the condensed version.
Okay.
This is just after
the all-22
Brock
should be out
Purdy
tomorrow, unless they did
had that
something
pick
special.
They
say 2 days, but who knows? It might even take longer because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I was thinking it
I
might
don't
be
think
shorter
so.
because
I don't think they would care. Yeah, you're right. I can see it all every which way, I guess.
Yeah, I just when I put down my notes and stuff during the game and just highlight. I usually highlight green things I like and red or pink things I don't like, and orange things are a point of concern. And as you see, I went with yellow this time because we were playing the Seahawks and they look like highlighters out there already. So I said, I think that's janky to use green today. I'm just gonna go with the yellow. And yeah, it's pretty
Smith
much
and
yellow.
Jigma one-handed cat.
Oh man, yeah, he caught that. I can't front. He caught that. Man.
That was a great
catch.
That
was nasty.
It was a good catch. When they start breaking out the the Odell Beckham and saying, "Hey, this is comparison to it." Yeah, you've arrived there, bro.
If you're a fan of football, you're a fan of that catch.
Yeah.
The Seahawks fans, because I was chirping all game long. They're like, "What do you think about that?" I'm like, "It's a fucking good catch. What the hell am I supposed to say?"
Well,
right?
Nobody was sorry. He just put it in the right place.
About that.
One-handed. Yeah, that'd be bad. Oh, he did it in green. It should have been better, Which is like the arguers from my man Brock Purdy, man. I made a tweet. Y'all can sign off on it about 30, 40 minutes ago. I got a new logo for the booger eaters who are still hating on Brock Purdy. They know who they are. The mouth breathers, booger eaters, and bottom feeders. This one's for you, and spin on it.
There's always going to be someone.
At halftime in the bathroom, they're like, "That Brock Purdy guy fucking sucks." And I'm like, "Have you guys not been watching the game the whole damn time? What are you guys talking about? He's over there tearing you guys apart."
It's just hate at this point, man. You just hate the guy. And speaking of hate, Jake Moody is not one that's been hated. He's been kicking that ball. BC, tell me about some Jake Moody. I had a question for you when you were on my show last time. I was noticing he gets different spins off of the kick. On golf, they say you start it with your path, but the club face will dictate the spin. What do you think of his spins coming off of the ball? They might flare left, might flare a little right. How do you think that could be corrected, or is that a thing, or what are we looking at?
I think it's the position where he's kicking the ball at. If he's kicking it a little bit too, closer to the tip, the bottom of the ground, I think maybe depending on where he's hitting it, it's causing the trajectory to go out a certain way. If he's going up a little bit higher, maybe that's giving it a different spin as well. but whatever he's done, he's corrected it. He's going straight. It's straight. So hey, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. But I would imagine that's what he's doing is he's kicking either too low, and he's just drilling it because the guy's got enough muscle in his leg, he can get that ball to go. But like you brought up golf, and that's really smart because it's you're not supposed to you swing, right? You know, you're not supposed to like power drive. You let the ball go after you hit.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing when you kick. You kick the ball. You're not trying to like. You're not aiming. You know, you're not swinging through. You're just swinging your leg, and you're connecting. And after you've done it so many times, it's rhythm. And you know, if you hit right there at this particular area, it's gonna go. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I would have to say it.
They're very similar to me. The swing of a
it's not like a
golf club,
shot put for the foot.
Yeah, you don't push it because it's something you have to release. It's like a good punch that's being thrown. It has to release. You can't push a punch, and you can't just push at a golf club or bat. But that leg for a kicker, I feel there's a release point because I see him like going through it. That's why I kind of put them two in mind.
No boys first. Do you want to put your link for your show in?
Yes, Corey.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Let me get that going.
Yeah, speaking of.
Yeah, it's about that time.
It's
Roll
about
call.
that time.
You're live on your line. What's the name? Where you from? Go ahead, player. Show them how it's done. Sorry, that's what they used to.
All right, folks.
They would highlight the local rappers on my rap station, and that's how everybody came in.
All right, folks. I'll see you on the second leg. I'm out. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. See you, Matt.
Okay.
Peace.
Later.
Peace out. There is the link in the chat.
MOUSC.
MOUSC. Hey there, hi there, hello there.
Hi, because we like you. There it is.
Oh, Jess.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
Oh, it's Jess from East Coast.
Jess. Sorry, Ryan. I'm way too tired.
Yes.
She's the queen of the Niner Empire.
She's the Barbara Walters of the Niner Empire. She gets all the good interviews and makes them cry. Nah, she's a good interviewer.
Yeah.
All right, gents. I'm gonna go try and keep recovering because I'm everything from my top of my head to my feet are just killing me right now.
Oh man. Well, we appreciate you playing hurt, man. You know, you really muscled it through. You got to talk to Pam Oliver. It was
completely worth it then, because I would talk to me some Pam.
Oh man, yeah. Pam Oliver is a nice interviewer.
Yes, very nice.
So, people, the second show is about to start pretty soon. There's the link to go to his YouTube channel.
Gotcha. I'll see y'all over there in a bit.
Yep. Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Bye. Te lava. One love.
Okay. Now I'm about to end.
Great show, buddy.
Thank you. And hit over there. I got you to do some stuff. Take a little break before I can go over there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye.